Hey, what's good, everyone? It's LTC Missy here coming at you with another video going over the market conditions today. I didn't do a video yesterday. I got tied up doing some things and, had some, something happened in the family as well that took away my attention. But today I'm better, good to go, and just getting back in not so long ago from taking care of some errands. So now I want to go over this video so you can get my opinion, what's going on with the market and what we can look for, hopefully tomorrow as well. So before I get further into this video, you should take a time out to read a disclaimer at the beginning to understand what's going on this channel at all times. If you did not do that, please like and do so that we're on the same page. So with that said, let's go ahead and get to this video. So quarter coin market cap, the market is up on over 4%, well over 4% today so far. And the Fear and Greed Index still sitting around 46, and the Bitcoin dominance has eased up a little bit since yesterday when we saw that huge volatility, just like you saw the market dump and then you saw it come back up. And so we saw the market dump all because of they was trying to price in inflation, right? So like what they did last week, they tried to price in the fact that we wasn't get any the United States wasn't getting any more Fed rate cuts, right? Possibly for the rest of this year. And they dumped the market last week. And so we saw a nice rally back on Saturday. And then what you got going on today is PPI news came out. And what happened? All of the fear mongering that the United States has been doing with the markets is just ridiculous, right? Because it came back. Actually, hold on. Let me refresh this. Don't like the white screens go back dark. All right. So we got PPI come back, and it came back lower than expected. So that right there is great news. Hopefully tomorrow we can get lower than expected data for the CPI. If we get lower than expected again tomorrow, the markets are going to fly, and this is when we could possibly see that massive pump that we've been waiting for now all this month, and since last month as well. Now that can lead all the way up until the 20th of this month, when we have the inauguration day and we have Gary Gensler resigning as his SEC chairman, right? So when you look at what's going on with the market overall, it's just beautiful to see green all over the screen if you're a bull. If you're a bear, you don't want to see that, of course. But we got green everywhere except for, Aptos? That's down a little bit today, but everything else is looking pretty good. The thing that I'm most excited about, XRP. This position that I've had open since the 3rd of last month is finally in profit. I have moved my stop loss up to where it will close out in a loss if my stop loss was hit, but I have closed out half of the position with over like $17 profit. All right, so even if it was hit my stop loss, it'd be like a over $11 loss, but it still close out in a win overall. And so I'm just trying to slowly but surely recover this account. But we get a good data release tomorrow. If inflation is lower than expected tomorrow, I could probably recover this huge drawdown down still in. All right. So now that we see that, I'm trading on Pionex and I'm trading on Bybit exchange as well. So the way that I'm trading on Bybit is the way, SUI just haven't recovered yet. I got in at a high position over here as well. Not paying attention to what the SUI chart was doing fully, because I was mainly focused on XRP Bitcoin, and I was not focusing on the SUI chart. But SUI is going to recover eventually, and then I'll be able to get going. But over here on Bybit, this is how I want to trade in Pionex, XLM, HBAR, Bitcoin, SUI, Atom, and XRP. That's how I want to trade on Pionex, and I have my stop losses and TPs in place as well, so that way I won't get caught in massive drawdowns ever again. All right. So what's going on? You come right here, you see Bitcoin. Where is that right now? Let's go and refresh this just in case it's updated for the 24-hour, and it's sitting around $96,000. So we still got to get up past $98,000. Once you get up past $98,000, the biggest one we need to get over is $100,000. Okay, but I went ahead, opened up buy positions with Bitcoin because of the fact of the data that came out showing that inflation, PPI inflation went down, which is good for the markets, right? Because if inflation was going up, that would be bad for the markets. That's the reason why we saw the markets dump yesterday. Then it recovered right away, almost instantly. It recovered once Bitcoin dipped beneath $90,000 yesterday. It shot right back up. And so it's just a whole lot of manipulation from the United States economy, because that's the most liquid market in the world. So they manipulate the markets, and they're doing this so that way they can give themselves a chance to get in as prices are at the cheapest. Because I'm just be honest with you, this could be the last time. You know, these days right here could be the last days that we see Bitcoin in the 90,000s. Just think about it for a moment. If Bitcoin gets up to $200,000 to $250,000 by the end of this bull run, even during the bear market, Bitcoin probably will never get back down to the $90,000 range. You know, so if let's say by the end of this month, Bitcoin shoots up to like $120,000, $125,000, and then it goes through a correction, it probably won't get back down to $90,000 range. So that's the reason why there's so much price suppression in the markets right now. And like you don't see Bitcoin trying to make that move up, although the data came out in favor of the market, because they're still suppressing the market, especially the Bitcoin price, so that way they can give all of the states that's announced they want strategic Bitcoin reserves, the U.S. government, you know, the new administration that's coming in, and companies, and you name it. List keeps going on. They're trying to give them all the time that they need to try to accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible while it's in the $90,000 range before it shoots up to $100,000, $200,000. So that's what's going on with Bitcoin with the liquidation chart. Let's go ahead and look at XRP so we can see what we can expect going forward. XRP. So XRP was able to get through a major hurdle, which was this $2.60 all the way up to like $2.65, right? It finally got through that. And so we're going to switch this over to a 1 week and see if we're able to show everything. And nope, don't show everything there. Let's go to 2 week. Because, you know, I got, it's still not showing things there. I know, let's go to 1 month. I'm trying to see it all the way up to like 290. So let's go 3 month. So yeah, once it gets up to like, I think the next big hurdle for XRP, you know, of course, like 270, 280 is going to be hurdles, but the biggest one is going to be the highest price it got to, which is around 291. Once it gets up to that range right there, it's going to have a nice rejection there. And then, you know, $3 is going to be the biggest hurdle after 291. So when you're looking at XRP, let's go ahead and let's go back to 2 week here. Oh, come on. There we go. You can see XRP is all the way up here right now. There's nothing pretty much that's going to stop XRP from getting all the way up to 280, 290. So I got my TP over here set. You can see at 289.28 right before it gets to 291, because that was the prior high prior to the XRP dumping. Okay, and I pretty much got the same thing on Bybit, but you know, that's what I'm doing. You can do what you want to do. Okay, so let's go up here. Let's go to the liquidation map real quick, and you can see that there's a whole lot more long positions that's over leveraged now compared to short positions. As you know, people saw the data come out. Now they're trying to close out the short orders and go to long positions, expecting the big data release tomorrow to be the same way. It's going to be, you know, they're expecting it to be lower than expected. We don't know what's going to happen, but they're expecting the inflation data to come back lower than expected for tomorrow. And if that's the case, Bitcoin is shooting up probably up to a new all-time high tomorrow, possibly. No, don't take my word for that, anything like that. No, not financial advice. But that's how massive that data release is tomorrow. It can move that market just that much. You know, since Bitcoin have not been able to drop down to what the doomsdayers has been trying to predict, with saying it's going to 85,000, 75,000. I haven't seen retail investors saying, oh, they want Bitcoin at $50,000 so they can buy more. What's stopping you from buying more Bitcoin right now? You know, it doesn't make any sense. You want people to lose and get liquidated just so that you can have what you want. It's like, just buy the Bitcoin now. If it goes down lower, DCA. And then if it keeps going up higher, then you know your position is going in profit. And then if it dips back down lower, then you can go ahead and DCA again. But anyways, let's continue on. You see the 1 day, 7 day here. Everything is now on the long side. Okay, even the 30 day as well. No, 30 day is still dried up. I thought it was going to be more longs over here, but no, still got a lot more shorts over here for the 30-day. Okay, so I guess they're gonna take the chance. They're gonna roll the dice with the data release coming out tomorrow, but let them do that. Let's go ahead and just switch this over to, let's see, XRP. Take a look at that, so that way you can see what's going on here as well. So over here on 30-day, you got way more longs, and that's over leveraged now compared to the shorts. Let's go to 1 day, same thing, and then 7-day. Yep, there we go, same thing. All right, but so now you see what's going on with the market overall. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at the RSI heat map, because yesterday there was so much panic selling. Now it's looking much better. Let's go to 24-hour here. Excuse me. So as you can see, everything was down here in the oversold area just like not even 24 hours ago. Now everything is being balled up again. So all of you who panic sold yesterday when the market dropped, you just lost money. You did what the market manipulators want you to do, which is panic sell when the market dropped like that, instead of you holding on for dear life. Just hold. And then the market's going to end up going back up. We in the bull run. It may not seem like it, but we are in a bull run. Okay, so apparently, I was in the last bull run, but I was not in it at the same time. I can't remember everything that happened month to month during the last bull run cycle, because I was not listening to the right people. I ended up listening to someone who constantly kept scamming me, over the course of time. And you probably be like, man, that's your fault. Yeah, it is my fault. But thing is, that's the reason why I don't know what happened during the last bull run. But I want to pull up some information to show you that January, what we experienced this month so far, is normal. All right, let me pull the information real quick. All right, so right here in Cointelegraph, it says bullish, and an analyst at BitBlaze stated that Bitcoin's noticeable correction in the first month after halving is a historic trend, with a 30% drop in January 2017 and 25% in January 2021, both followed by new all-time highs within the same year. So Crypto Rover also noted that Bitcoin corrections at the start of each year have historically been followed by recoveries. So when you blow this up, they pointed out like January, you see the massive drop right there, and then it went all the way up to new all-time highs. And then you see that's in January 2017, January 5th, 2017. January 8th, 2021, see another drop, then followed by a massive run, okay? And then right here, January 7th, 2025, it drops. So what we're about to see pretty soon, because like I said, we just got the PPI data get released, and although everything is not reacting according to that data release, I believe they're going to start reacting later on today. But if the CPI data comes back lower than expected, we're going to see a massive run to pretty much finish up the month of January. That's the way I believe that's what should happen anyway. But you never know what these market movers, these manipulators, they want to do. But anyways, when we come up here, let's take a look at some of the cryptos and everything like that. Let me see, where is that at? So, right there, right here. There we go. Couldn't find it. So you're looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, was in that ascending channel for a long time. It is actually pumping like since September of last year, and before it had a correction back in the middle of December, and then we just going sideways the whole time, just consolidating this whole time. And so what we're trying to get is for Bitcoin to break out of this zone right here and push up to retest, this all-time highs. And so a lot of people focus on this golden zone. And rightfully so, so the golden zone is going to be key. If Bitcoin's able to push up through this golden zone, then we got a good chance of the Bitcoin going up to 120, 125, maybe $130,000 before we see another correction. Okay, and so what we got right now is halfway, up in this zone right here. And I know some people are just gonna sit back and watch, but I'm just going ahead and I'm gonna roll the dice, and I'm gonna open up some trades. And with Bitcoin, because the data came out in favor of the markets, so that's why I open up positions. So the other thing I want to look at, you see XRP. You're gonna take a look at XRP real quick. And so XRP was in a descending channel for quite some time, and since like early last month. That's the reason why, you know, my position is finally in profit after all that time, because I got in too high. You know, I wasn't paying attention. I was on vacation and everything like that, but everything is looking much, much better now. So once XRP was able to break up out of that descending channel and close out, you know, pretty much every day above that descending channel, we knew that it was going to have another breakout again as it retested. So it came up here, got rejected, and just kept retesting. That's this on this area. Then it came up again. It kept retesting this area. Now it's breaking out again. All right, after retesting. So what we're hoping for is for XRP to get above $3. Hopefully by, you know, before the end of this month. You know, there's no guarantee of that. We don't know what's going to happen. It could get up higher than $3. Who knows? And the way the XRP's been performing, it's been holding very well, even with the market dumps and everything like that. It's been holding up very well, and so I'm happy about what XRP is doing. So what we gotta pay attention to is the new ascending channel that could be starting here. So when you see this right here, it could be starting a new ascending channel. Matter of fact, let me draw that for you so you can see. So it could be starting a new channel right here for the ascending channel. And let's go ahead and fill this in like that. And so you know, like once it gets to the top part of the descending channel, you can expect the correction. And then if it gets down to the bottom, you can you know, pretty much like buy, and then get you know, just keep on going up and down with it, right? So the same thing, well, what we saw with, let me see, Bitcoin. So let's go back to Bitcoin real quick. I'm gonna show you that so you can understand what I'm talking about. So with Bitcoin, you know, it got up to the top. And, you know, so then it was time, you know, to, you know, pretty much weigh it out. It's going to make a correction. That's what it did. And when it made that correction, it was time to get in another position again, and just kept going up. So it got to the top and made a correction. So you see what I'm talking about right there with XRP. We can expect that pretty soon for XRP. So now let's go to SUI, because this is where I made a mistake at, because I was not looking at the chart correctly. So SUI has been in an ascending channel for quite some time already. And, you know, so now what it's doing, it is making a correction towards the bottom side of this channel. And, you know, so what we got to pay attention to, if it's going to go out of this channel and then keep making a bigger correction or not. I don't think it will, you know, hopefully, because the data came out in favor of the market. So it should be able to reverse at some point, hopefully today. Not a big correction or, you know, a reversal back up. But if the data comes out in favor of the market tomorrow, lower inflation, then everything is going to be flying up tomorrow. Okay, so that's what I'm hoping for, to help me recover this SUI position. But this is what I got in trouble with. I got in like pretty much at the halfway point, and just have not been able to get out of SUI ever since. But we got to pay attention to it to see if it's going to continue in this ascending channel, or if it's going to drop out of the ascending channel and, you know, start a you know, just a correction, a bigger correction to what it's already doing. All right. So there's nothing really more to talk about SUI. Let's go to H bar, and you can see H bar. It got out of the descending channel right here, and then it popped up and just been going sideways ever since. So now what we're trying to do is see H bar really test that 35 cents, push up 30 cents, 35 cents, and then just keep going up from there, so it can create a new ascending channel. Because this right here was when H bar really shot up right here. That was pretty. Well, I won't say it was an ascending channel. It was just pumping like crazy during that time frame. And so H bar is capable of doing that, and that's the reason why I'm also trading H bar. You know, some other ones that I'm looking at, of course, Atom, and what was the other one? So we got XRP, Bitcoin, H bar, SUI. They got ADA, the XLM. So I don't have to look at XLM. XLM is pretty much going to follow what XRP is doing for the most part. And sometimes XLM can outperform XRP. You know, just certain things. Yeah, certain things are going to be pumping more than others at certain times. You know, at different times. But anyways, that right there is what I want to talk about. Let's go back over here. Look at my XRP position. It's still doing good. And I'm just going to hold it open because I want to get up here to my TP and then close out. And then I'll weigh it out. Well, if the news come out in our favor and I'm still in the position tomorrow, then of course I probably end up moving my TP up much higher, because XRP can probably reach up to like $3 easily tomorrow if the data comes back in our favor. So Bitcoin, let's take a look at that. So I'm in a slight loss with Bitcoin as it's trying to push up, but it's still got a massive amount of sell pressure right here from the people that's suppressing the price of Bitcoin, so they can give the elites the opportunity to buy as much Bitcoin as they possibly can while it's in the $9,000 range. All right. So pretty much that's all I want to talk about. In this video. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. Like I said, Sui's still making a correction. I got into that too high, although it was like halfway up in that ascending channel when I got into the position. It just made a massive correction still, and it's still correcting. And so I'm just waiting it out. And I got my TP and stop loss set on here on Sui as well. So whatever happens, it happens. All right. So, but that right there is pretty much all I have to say in this video. If you like what you heard and saw, please subscribe to the channel. Also, feel free to share this video with other people. If you're interested in joining Pionex or Bybit cryptocurrency exchanges, I have my links down in the description of this video as well as in the comment section. They both offer free trading bots. Pionex offers more free trading bots than Bybit exchange does. But both of them have a whole lot of other resources and tools that you'll be able to take advantage of to grow your money. Copy trading opportunities, and Bybit has even Forex opportunity. You can download MT5, download Forex, precious metals, and so many other services that Bybit also offers. Okay, so if you heard about any one of these exchanges from someone else, please give that person, use their link, create your account, do your KYC, make your first deposit, and trade how you see fit. And show us how to do the same thing. So that's all to say. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time in this video. Take care, everyone.